Hey guys, I wanted to touch base today on external validation. So, testimony time, story time. So, okay, anybody that knows me and has known me for a little while knows that I went to cosmetology school. I loved everything cosmetology: hair, nails, makeup, fashion. I loved it all. Here's the thing about that though. At one point, I was so caught up in it because, and this is years ago. I really didn't like to go nowhere without my face done. I always had to be dressed. I always had to feel, I had to make myself look how I wanted to feel on the inside. And here's the thing about that. That's rooted in low self-esteem. And that's because of my past and what happened to me, what people did to me. And like I was saying in one of my other videos, I was talking about the fact that when you're unhealed and you carry this baggage, this bitterness and unforgiveness and all of that stuff, you live your life daily according to that trauma, that pain, that frustration, whatever it is. Like, you deal with that. And mine was feeling so beat up and feeling so disrespected and so unloved, unworthy, that the only way that I can feel good about myself is if my face was made up, if I was dressed, if I had on nice clothes, you know what I'm saying? And then I had to go on Instagram and Facebook and, you know, Snapchat and all of that and post these pictures and sit there and keep looking back and forth, you know, throughout my day to see how many likes I got. And if I didn't get enough likes, I didn't really feel good about myself. Like, dang, ain't nobody really liking my photos. Ain't nobody like this. Ain't nobody like that. And that's where that came from. That came from a lifetime of feeling unworthy, unloved, being treated like crap. I had people talk about me when I was a child in front of my face, all of that type of stuff. I said all of that to say I don't still feel the same way, because look, I'm coming to y'all with my silly color purple braids. I ain't got my fronts in, none of that stuff. So y'all see my mouth is, look, I'm completely putting myself out there, y'all, because I'm in the process of healing. Like I said in my previous videos, if this ain't for you, you can go ahead and exit stage left right on out the video. But this is for the people that I feel like God is pushing me to tell my story for his glory. Bars, y'all, I'm a rapper. But anyway, no, seriously, all jokes aside, I'm putting this out there because there's somebody out there who's going to watch this video that feels the same way I did, past tense, the way I did. Now I could rock out because God loves me. God gonna love me regardless of what I look like, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And you should love you whether you wearing makeup or not. But here's the thing. You're not going to learn to love yourself until you have a radical encounter with Jesus. I'm telling y'all, that's what happened to me. I had a radical encounter with Jesus, and that's what completely changed my life. He had me start looking at things, and I didn't love myself. And how could I love somebody else? And how can you love somebody else if you don't know God's love? How can you love yourself if you don't know God's love? And God's love for us, that he sent Jesus to die for us. If you don't know that, then, and you out here thinking that you got to get love from all of these human beings out here, humans are flawed. People going to disappoint you all the time. It is what it is. That's just how life goes. But God ain't going to never disappoint you. He's always going to be there. I carry on my wrist every day. I am with you always. Fear not. I wear this every day, even when I shower. I don't even take it off, because it's a reminder of my encounter in September of 2020, of my encounter with Jesus, and how God showed me how much he loved me to the point where it didn't matter if somebody else don't love me. I don't care if my kids didn't love me or my husband didn't love me, even though they do. I'm just saying, if they didn't, oh well, Jesus do. Part 2. So yeah, that external validation to have you out here thinking you got to get your boobs done, your stomach done, your butt done, and all of that stuff. Now, I'm not going to say I'm fully reformed from that, because I'm going to tell y'all something. Based off of some trauma that happened to me in 2005, my teeth gradually started to break off as I would be eating, and my mouth doesn't look how it used to. If you look at my throwback pictures from 2011 and all of that, years before, previously, like, it even got to the point after I went through domestic violence in February of 2005. I ain't here to air nobody out. I'm just telling my story. And after that, it made me feel even more unworthy, because I was like, how is it this person that claimed to love me and all of that beat me up to the point where my jaw was broken, my teeth was shattered, and over time I just stopped caring about myself. I wouldn't shower, some days I wouldn't eat, some days I wouldn't sleep, some days I drank every day, and that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Proud to say that September 19th 2020 was the last time I ever had a drink, and December 24th 2020 was the last time I ever had consumed any marijuana, smoked any products. So I'm completely sober. That's a whole nother part series that we gonna talk about, you know, later on. Like I said, I'm gonna do more and more videos because I don't know who I'm gonna help. I have no idea who I'm gonna help. I'm not here to be trying to be all spiteful and trying to call myself being vengeful and airing people out and exposing people and all that stuff. All I'm doing is telling my story. And if you happen to be a part of my story and your story gets told, part of your story gets told because I'm telling mine, look, I'm sorry for you. It is what it is. Sorry. Not sorry. Anywho, so yeah, back to what I was saying. You know, I let myself go. I stopped caring about myself, and it even further made me feel like I was unworthy. I was unloved, because how could the person that loved me like that beat me up like that and just leave me, you know, just do that to me, you know? And I'm not going to say, and here's the accountability part. I provoked it. Yeah, it was an argument. I swung first, and the reaction was what happened. Not saying that I deserved it, but here we go back to that question. What could you have done differently, or what part did you play in it where it could have went differently? That's another thing. So yeah, back to the external validation. And I just started to hate myself more and more, because I was like, don't nobody else love me. Everybody beat up on me. The way I grew up, how I felt about my mother, how I felt about people around me. And even now, still finding out that people I thought that was going to be there for me for forever just wasn't. And that's okay. Like, I'm not upset about it. It is what it is. It taught me some things, and now I'm starting to learn to lean more on God than people, because like I said, people will disappoint you. People are flawed. God will not disappoint you. Part 3. Women, you are beautiful. Whether you white, black, Chinese, it don't matter your skin color, your nationality. We are beautiful. We bring life on earth. We carry kids. We are mothers. We are women. We are queens. Looking for external validation and fixing your body parts just so somebody can like you better, or so you can get likes, and so you can be on the internet and people can sit up there and say all day, oh, I did it for me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, because if you, whatever you do for yourself, you're the one that got to look at your body in the mirror. If it was strictly for you, you would be at some point get content, either fix your body by working out and eating better, but going out and actually going under the knife, spending all that money. And look, I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying, for me, because I was one of those people that wanted to get my boobs done because I felt like I had little boobs. I wanted a bigger butt, so the way my butt looked in jeans and, you know, tights and all of that stuff. And, you know, the guys every summer talk about summer dresses. Ooh, I want to have one of them booties, them ignorant booties, and one of those dresses in the summertime. And for what? Just so somebody could look at it? Why? External validation will get you nothing, because you will never find the happiness that you're looking for. I found that out the hard way. You can be beautiful. People can like your posts. People can be all in your inbox, your DMs, and tell you how gorgeous you are and how much your boyfriend or your husband is lucky to have you and all of that. And deep down, no matter how many times you hear that, you could still feel like crap on the inside because it's not enough. That external validation, one day you're going to realize it's not enough for you. And the only thing that will ever be enough for you is God, is Jesus Christ himself. Like I said, you don't want to listen to my videos, you can exit stage left, exit out right on down, scroll on past, and you good. I'm talking to the people that want to hear this, and some people that need to hear it. You are beautiful just the way you are, and one day you're going to look in the mirror, prayerfully, you're going to look in the mirror, God's going to show you that, and you will accept it. You will learn to accept that, flaws and all.